Yo, what's going on? I'm back with another trade recap. Today is November 18th. And I'm not gonna lie, I was not even gonna make one of these today because it was a very frustrating day for me. Definitely the worst um mental day I've had in months. Just very frustrating. Tons of stuff happened. Um so yeah. I honestly should have just like logged off once I missed my trade pretty much, but I'll go over that in a second. I also want to go over a trade from yesterday. It was an Asia trade, but like I'm genuinely gonna start taking Asia trades if they were good and if like the high time frame volume is there. So pretty much the trade that I was gonna take was this 15-minute inverse. We had a 15-minute inverse here. If I was awake, I would have even taken this one. And this one looks like it would have got break even actually. But another entry would have been this 15-minute inverse that I was planning on. So pretty much um I logged on to look literally right when Asia opened right here. And then, boom, I literally drew this out and was waiting for this to get inversed. But keep in mind, I go to sleep. I literally go to sleep at like 9. I average probably go to sleep at like 9 o'clock. Um, so for the first like 2 hours of Asia, I was waiting for this to get inversed. And then pretty much right once I go to sleep, yeah, I was awake for this. And then boom, yeah, then right once I go to sleep, we start dumping. Um, entry One entry's here, but this was the trade I said I was going to take. So I would have done this. Entry was the 15-minute inverse. And this leg up makes it even better because we form like a breaker block on the way down as we get the inverse. So this is even better. Good momentum down, clean inverse. On the high time frame is also why it was very nice. We inverse literally every gap to the downside on the hourly. And we are sitting inside this hourly gap. So if we were to inverse that 15-minute gap, that would confirm to me that we are reacting off this hourly gap and want this low. This might be previous day low or previous week low or something. I'm not sure. But that would confirm to me that we 100% want this low. I love one of my favorite ways to find bias is Um, hourly inverses that like don't hit that break even point. Like like say this was in the 1 minute, and I want to take this hourly inverse right here, like my break even point would be here. So I'd say like this spot is guaranteed to get hit on a good hour on a good inverse pretty much. And we still left it on the hourly. So that's why I was very confident in this trade. Also reacting off hourly, then 15-minute inverse. So yeah, I would have taken this. I literally signaled it to my brother. But he set a limit order like right here or something, for some reason, and he set a limit order that like got hedged and then it ran to TP. I don't know why he set limit orders, but I thought that was kind of funny. And then yeah, we ran straight to TP. So enough of this Asia session yapping. Let me go to New York and let me go. So this was one reason why I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. Because of that trade I ended up missing because I literally fell asleep right when it happened. But I low key need to set alerts. I've never set an alert in my life, but I need to set alerts on trades like that. Okay, so boom. Let me lock in. 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 Hey yeah yeah. Hey yo, singing challenge. Um, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm doing a trade recap. Okay, so boom. Coming into market open. Look at what we got here. We got all these generated highs here, all these generated highs here, and we have perfect trendline liquidity. So there's really and relative equal highs. So there was like two possible trades I wanted to see. I wanted to see us, and there's a couple possible trades I want to see. I want to see us come down, sweep this low. If we react very bullish at this low, get a long. If not, I'd want to see us sweep this low and then get a long. Or I wanted to see us leave these nice equal lows right here, pump up right here, sweep these trendline highs, react off a 5-minute gap here, then get a short to these equal lows and this previous day low or whatever it is. So that's pretty much what I wanted to see. And then let's see what happened. Okay, we made equal highs. Even better. Even better. And then boom. A very nice death candle to the downside. Very good momentum down. But let's see what this next candle is. Okay, so keep in mind, right now I have class at 9:35. And I make sure to get there early. Make sure to get there at like 9:26, 9:27. So that I got my trading ready, got my top step up, and I'm ready to trade. Uh, but my teacher is literally showing up at 9:35, and the door is locked until he comes to unlock it. So I'm like in the hall with my backpack, while this trade is happening, trying to pull up Top Step on my laptop. I look like a buffoon because everyone's just out in the hall, waiting, and I'm pulling out my laptop trying to like trade on my phone with my laptop out. I look like an idiot. But pretty much right at market open, that's what I was doing. And I was literally getting long. We had a 30-second long right here that I was going to take. Let me pull it up. Boom. This 30-second long. I had my finger on the buy button. Okay, so first let me go over why I like this trade. First off, why I like it, because this momentum, this obvious looking gap. So momentum, this obvious looking gap. It's low key reacting off air. It's reacting off a 5 minute. But the best is because we have equal highs right here. And with this close, we are guaranteed to at least hit these equal highs. Like 100%. 100% of the time here, we at least hit these equal highs. And then go break even once they're hit. And even if you went break even as soon as these equal highs are hit, you don't even get break even. So that's literally what I would have done. We still had these equal highs here. We had highs up here. So this would have been my trade, this 30-second long. I don't know. I low-key would have had like a stop like this. I don't know if I would have taken profit at 1-to-1. I think if I was in this, I would have scaled or taken at 1-to-1. I really am not sure, because like these were my main draws here and they got hit. I probably would have, I don't know, I would have scaled at 1-to-1 or taken profit on 1-to-1. Either way, I 100% would have won on this if my teacher showed up to class literally on time. If my teacher showed up to class on time, I would have won on this pretty much. So yeah, pretty frustrating there. That's why I was very annoyed, because that was a perfect setup. That's like the setup I look for every morning. Like nice, obvious buy side, a nice clean inverse towards it. But yeah, I missed out on it. Because of class. So yeah, that's why I was very annoyed today. And then boom, let's see what else happens. We wick all these highs. We low-key leave relative guys. And then we do actually have a short right here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Once again, I'm still in the hallway trying to trade at this point. If I like, and usually I like go through every time frame like 20 times to make sure a trade's good or whatever, but I didn't do that here because I was just like in the hallway trying to trade. So I wasn't really flipping through time frames like I would. So, and I didn't really like this close. If we closed in one candle, I was ready to enter here, but with his close, and I didn't really know what all the other time frames looked like, and we made like relative highs here, I decided to sit out on this. Because this candle close was a little weird, we like licked it, but this is definitely a trade that I would probably take. But with my circumstances this morning, I didn't, because I like didn't go through all the time frames. But it was definitely a good setup. But yeah, I didn't take it. And then we went up here. Boom, boom, going down. So if I did take it, I would have either gone break even. I would have either gone break even after sweeping this low, gone break even, or after sweeping these lows, I would have got break even. So either way, I would have gone break even on the short. So I'm fine with that, honestly. But yeah, at this point, I should have just been logged off because there's two good setups, and my favorite setups are the ones like at market open, pretty much like either the 930 Judas swing towards the generated highs or uh, the other end of the 930 Judas swing, the distribution. So I'd like to catch either the manipulation of the 930 or the distribution of the 930, and that's we got both those here. So realistically, could have logged off here, but I thought it was possible to get a long after sweeping this low, but no, that was not the case at all. And then we just kept going down. And then I'm not even going to hold you. Boom. We left the obvious 4-hour low here, tapped in a 5-minute. So this is my A plus continuation model. I'm not even going to lie. The reason it's not A plus though is because I like to see either like equal lows or relative equal lows with the high time frame hourly, or if they aren't relative equal lows or equal lows, then I want to see generated liquidity, like low resistance liquidity or equal lows, or just some sort of internal liquidity target, but we had none of those. So I went for a winning day here. It's nothing crazy. I went for a winning day on this short right here. So it was a decent trade. Like I saw like even Cole trades. He has like 100% win rate. He took a loss on it. Dodgy took a loss on it. So it was a decent trade, but definitely never anything I would risk I would risk heavy on. I would never size heavy on this trade at all. But I did lose 150 per account, which if I wasn't like frustrated with all this, I would never have taken this. Trust me, I would never have taken this if I wasn't frustrated with already missing this long and that short, I guess. But yeah, my mental was cooked, and I just wanted to place a trade, I guess. So I went for a winning day and ended up losing. But it's a small loss. My average win is like 600, 700 on full size trades. So that's nothing to really trip about. But yeah, just pretty annoying. And then there was also another good trade. But at this point, my mental's already cooked. So I'm honestly like not going anything full size. But look at this trade right here. If this trade happened any earlier, I would have taken it. It was actually a beauty. Swept internal sell side at the same time we swept the high time frame. 4-hour sell side, 1-minute inverse with good momentum. The only thing is the draw on liquidity. We do have tons of generated highs like these highs and these highs, but there's not really any equals, low resistance liquidity or any of that, or unfilled gaps. But this is still just a very textbook set. Good momentum for the entry. Just high time frame looked good. Everything looked good. I just don't like trading at 11, bro. Like 11:07, like overseers. But you know what they say about 11 a.m. reversals, and 11 a.m. literally reversaled right once we hit 11 pretty much. So timing aligned, pretty good, very good trade. I can't even lie. But I just mentally wasn't there today, so I decided to stay out of this. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap up the video. I can't even lie to you. Is there anything else to talk about? I don't know. But I do have a stupid test Thursday, so who knows? If the high time frame looks really clear before I take my test at 9:35. It's 9:35 to 11. So I either gotta like sneak look at my phone, go to the bathroom or something. But if the high time frame doesn't look like that good during market open, then I'm just not even gonna bother to look. I'm just gonna take that day off. And I'll probably just take Friday off since I'm having like a weird mental week so far, since I'm copy trading 2 expresses, but like just because, I don't know. That might be part of it, I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, tomorrow might just be my last day trading this week. I'm just trying to reset my brain. I'm not trying to take stupid losses. But if I feel like I am good to trade, my mental's good, then I will trade Thursday, Friday. Or not Thursday since I have a test. But Friday, yeah. So yeah, man, it's like gonna be the video if you made till the end. Make sure to join my free Discord. The link is in my YouTube bio. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. And I hope you guys have a great day. And I hope you guys kill it today. So yeah, peace out.